I'm a PhD candidate. Hopefully, by the end of this year, I'm going to have gone on to my next stage and have some extra letters at the end of my name. And something that I've really been grappling with is how to present evidence and how to not have bad faith arguments. To me, a bad faith argument is an argument with someone who is unwilling or unable to articulate what would convince them to change their mind. If you're having a discussion with someone and they can't articulate what's the reason or what's the evidence or whatever that's going to change their mind, there's no conversation to be had, in my opinion, because you're stuck in your ways. And this is all really important because if you're going to talk with someone about something that they feel or an observation they made, they're going to bring forward anecdotal evidence or evidence that is just based on a few one-off observations they've had. And so as someone who's a scientist thinking on the population level, I often want to make a claim that is probabilistic, meaning that there are a lot of different observations. We understand many of the things that kind of go together to have something come forward. And so I think that when you're comparing anecdotal evidence, which in some cases can be true, with probabilistic evidence, and you're not asking each other how you get to the conclusions you're drawing, there's just really no conversation to be had. And then this all kind of comes back to broader trends. If you're living in a world where you're cynical of everything, that means that you're having a bunch of bad faith arguments. There is no evidence that someone could present to change your mind about something. And so when we navigate through things in the world, it's healthy to have a degree of skepticism around almost anything in life. But if you're unwilling to change your mind when provided information and evidence that is not just anecdotal, it's backed up with stats, probabilities, and stronger forms of evidence, then I don't really know what to say to you.